Do you feel like everyone's making money with AI, but you're stuck watching from the sidelines? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start your own AI business, even if you're not techie, and even if you've got no audience to start with. Keep watching because this could change everything for you. Now, before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energized to bring you more content. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's get started with tip number 1, which is to choose the right AI business model that aligns with your life. Now, most people fail before they even begin because they choose a business model that doesn't fit very well with their life, their energy, or their goals. Now, you don't need to build the next open AI or spend months coding. I recommend that you start by looking at what you already know and then try and pair that with AI to solve real problems and pain points. That is where the success can start for you. Now, if you're working full-time or raising kids, building a complex SaaS product, which is software as a service, will likely drain you very fast. I would suggest starting with a service-based AI business where you can use tools like Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, or even Canva to help other business owners create content, optimize their workflows, and help them to generate leads and sales. For example, Tiffany, one of my students, built a $1,200 a month retainer business offering AI-powered copywriting for real estate agents, working just 3 hours a day during her nap time. Now, here's a simple shift to help you. Don't start with the tech, start with people's problems and their pain points. Now, this is something I always try and ask. Whose life do you want to make easier? For example, if you know that wedding planners struggle with writing their Instagram captions, you could offer them a 30-day AI content calendar for event professionals. That's very specific, very valuable, and very niche. The myth that most people believe is that you need to invent something completely new. This is simply not the case. But here's what actually works. Repackaging existing AI tools into valuable solutions for a specific audience. Now, Paul, another student, used free ChatGPT prompts to help overwhelmed course creators batch write their email funnels, and he now charges $500 per project. Now, you might feel that you're too late, but the truth is you're actually early in human-friendly AI services. Now, you might feel that you're too late, but the truth is you're actually early in human-friendly AI services. A smart way for you to win is to become the bridge between AI tools and everyday business owners who have no idea how to actually use them. So think of yourself as the interpreter, and that alone is a business. Now, if you're very creative, you could try offering AI-assisted visual branding services using tools like Midjourney and Canva. Now, my student Rena created 5 brand style guide packages with AI-generated visual mood boards, and she sold them to Etsy sellers for $297 a go with 0 design degree. All she did was combine free AI visuals with branding questionnaires in Google Forms. Now, the real transformation happens when you stop chasing what's trending and you start building around what aligns with your energy. If your strength is communication, then use AI to write. If it's in design, then use image tools. If it's in systems, then start to build automations that work 24/7. The key thing is this: choose the game that you can actually win, not the one you think that you should actually play. Now, I have put together some free training resources that will teach you how to create an online income stream with AI. Go to the link in the description to learn more. Now, back to the video. Let's now move on to tip number 2, which is to use free and low-cost AI tools to build offers with 0 overhead. Now, I don't want you to believe the hype that starting an AI business does not mean spending thousands on tools. I recommend using just free tools to start with, so you could go with ChatGPT for the text, Canva for the design, and Notion AI for the organization. Now, these will cover the writing, the visual content, and the systems without spending more than $30 a month in total. You can even get started with the free versions for each one. Now, here's what worked for my student Anthony, who was broke and living in a shared flat. He offered AI resume optimization on Facebook using only ChatGPT and a single Google form to collect info, and he charged $75 per resume package and landed 9 clients in just 2 weeks with no website, no paid tools, no paid ads, and no experience. experience. Now, if you want a faster way to build your first offer, I would suggest solving your own problem first using AI. For example, you could write your own about page, design your own YouTube thumbnail, or even automate your content calendar. Then you can turn that into a case study. I did this for myself. Now I can do it for you. So that's the kind of thing that you want to say to potential clients. Now you can see better results if you build a simple before and after portfolio showing the transformation that AI can actually make and deliver. For example, here's a 300-word bio before AI, and here's the upgraded one written with ChatGPT prompts. Now clients don't really care how it's done, they care about the results and the outcomes that it will get. So you can show that visually. Now, if your struggle is with staying organized, then Notion AI is a game changer. You can actually create client trackers, content calendars, and project workflows all in one place. Now, my client Jen runs her entire AI content business from one Notion dashboard that took her just one weekend to build. Now, one of the best things you can do early is to test your idea by offering a free beta version to say 2 or 3 people in exchange for some feedback. Now, my student Malik did this with a chatbot that he built using Tidio and ChatGPT. He used feedback from his first test client to actually improve the chatbot and landed his next 4 clients at $400 each just from screenshots of results. Now the key here is speed and simplicity. So don't build a fancy back-end logo or a course. Just solve a small pain point or a problem very quickly using tools that you already have. So let the transformation your offer provides be your brand and not your tech stack. Let's now move on to tip number 3, which is to get your first paying clients without ads or a following. Now you don't need to wait to grow an audience. You can actually land your first 3 to 5 clients without posting a single video. I recommend that you start off by reaching out to people who are in your current circle. So this could be ex-colleagues, group chats, or even your local barber. And you can offer a simple solution like, I can help you use AI to save 5 hours a week in your business. This isn't spam, it's very relevant and it's very helpful. Now my student Nisha landed her first $350 client just by DMing a wedding planner that she followed on Instagram and offering to batch create 30 different captions using ChatGPT and Canva. She didn't use a pitch, no sales page, just a helpful DM which was very conversational and a Google document demo to go along with it. Now I recommend to start with the service and not the selling. A smart way for you to build some credibility is to post short visual wins on your socials, even if you only have 100 followers. You want to post something like, used ChatGPT to turn this messy LinkedIn profile into a polished one in just 5 minutes. Do you want yours fixed? Now that's not theory, that's proof, and it will get some responses. You can see better results if you join Facebook groups or Reddit threads where your target niche audience is hanging out. Now my client Jared offered AI business card generators in a small graphic design group, and within just 2 weeks he had 3 digital product creators pay him $150 each for some quick branding help using Midjourney and Canva. Now you don't want to try to look like a big agency. Clients hire people who feel approachable and very specific. I suggest you show your face, speak in your natural tone, and then describe the pain points and the problems that you solve in just 1 sentence. People connect with people and not just polished brands. Now you don't want to forget to ask for referrals. The moment someone says this is awesome. So when someone says that you did some good work, then you just want to ask them for a referral and a testimonial. Now one of my students, Marcus, actually doubled his income just by asking, do you know anyone else who would actually like this? Right after delivering his AI powered content plan. So word of mouth in niche communities is faster than any algorithm. Now if your struggle is explaining what you do, then just record a 1-minute Loom video actually showing your process from start to finish. You can show how you take a messy voice note and then turn it into a sales page using AI. That video will do more selling than a 10-page website ever could for you in the beginning. So that's what I recommend you actually try. Let's now move on to tip number 4, which is to build long-term income with repeatable systems, not random projects. The real money in AI business comes from repeatable offers and not one-off gigs. I suggest turning your most requested service into a monthly package. For example, you could offer an AI-powered newsletter content service for coaches at say $397 a month, or something a bit lower to start with, where you deliver 4 emails, 1 promotional campaign and a few other things to enhance the value. Now, one of my students, Diego, used to freelance on Upwork.com, scraping together $50 jobs. Now he's on a $900 a month retainer, helping a single SaaS startup automate their onboarding emails with AI. And he did this by shifting from random gigs to predictable monthly outcomes. Now, to help you keep clients much longer, always deliver a small, quick win in the first 48 hours. I suggest starting with something that they can instantly use or show off, like a welcome email, a social media post, or even a client welcome PDF. Now, fast wins equals trust, which equals retention. A smart way for you to look professional, even if you're running things solo, is to use smart automation that works 24/7. So you can set up a free Zapier flow or use TidyCal to handle bookings and intake. This saves many hours and makes your service feel way more premium without you even lifting a finger. Now, you don't need to wait to hire a VA to start systemizing. I recommend recording Loom videos of you doing repeat tasks like creating client reports or managing files. Now, this becomes your operations playbook, so when you do actually hire, you're not starting from scratch every time. Now, if you want to grow and scale beyond the one-on-one services, you can document your exact process and turn it into a digital product. Now, my client Layla turned her AI bio build-up service into a $47 template that now sells on autopilot via Gumroad. It's a natural progression from done for you to DIY digital products. So stop thinking like a gig worker and start thinking like a system builder with AI. Now, every happy client should lead to another client, another testimonial, or even another product. Long-term income doesn't come from more hustle. It actually comes from smarter offers which are created with automation, clearer systems that work 24/7, and better client experiences. Let me now give you tip number 5, which is to craft an irresistible AI offer that solves one painful and specific problem. Now, one of the biggest reasons people get stuck is because they're selling AI as the product, when really AI should be the engine behind the transformation that you're delivering. I recommend that you shift your thinking from what can I sell with ChatGPT to what urgent problem is somebody already losing money or sleep over that I can help solve faster with AI. For example, instead of selling AI content help, you could offer something like, I help fitness coaches write their weekly emails in just 15 minutes or less using a done-for-you AI template system. Now, a powerful way to create demand is to focus on hyper-specific outcomes for very specific people. One of my students, Chanel, was struggling to get clients because she was marketing her service as AI support for business owners. Now, once we refined her offer to AI sales page audits for women launching digital courses, she then closed 4 clients in a single week, each paying her $250 each. That shift didn't require any new tools, it just required language that spoke directly to the pain points and the struggles of the audience. Now, the transformation happens when you stop generalizing and start solving. If you try to help everyone with everything, then no one is paying attention. But if you help one type of person with one specific problem, then your offer becomes more magnetic. So I suggest you fill in this following sentence. I help a person solve what the painful problem is, using AI to what the benefit or the result will actually be. That one line will give your offer more clarity, more focus, and more traction. Now, you can make your offer instantly more valuable by packaging it as a framework or a method or a system. People don't just want services, they want confidence and clarity. Now, my student Marlon turned his basic AI copywriting offer into the 3C sales page sprint: clear, compelling, and conversion-focused copy in just 48 hours. And he uses ChatGPT under the hood, but the client never even thinks about that. They just love the results that it gets them. Now, I recommend creating proof of concept as early as possible, even before you build your full offer. So you can record a screen share of you using AI to complete a task like writing a LinkedIn bio or planning 30 days of content, and then just post it with a simple call to action such as, what do you want this done for you? That's how my client Jess sold her first 7 AI brand story sessions without a website, just from one 3-minute Loom video that she posted in a Facebook group. Now, most people think that they need a fancy funnel to actually get started, but that's actually not completely accurate, and you don't actually need it, and it can keep you stuck if you think that. If your offer is very clear and the transformation is real, then you can actually sell it with a voice note in DMs. That's exactly how my student Ramon landed a $1,200 client. He simply just sent DM messages saying, hey, I've been working on an AI tool that can cut your email writing time in half. Do you want to see a sample using one of your emails? He then just sent a demo and got a wow response, and then closed the deal on a phone call. Now, one of the most transformational things you can do is test your offer on real humans very quickly with no pressure. So you can run a 7-day challenge, host a free workshop, or even offer beta access to 3 to 5 people. Just let them experience the value. Now, my student Eliza ran a free AI copy makeover weekend for 5 business friends and turned it into a $3,500 in follow-up work just by showing what's possible with real results and not theory. Not hype, but real outcomes that were delivered very fast. Let me now give you tip number 6, which is to build fast trust by sharing mini case studies of real tangible wins, even if you're just starting out. Now, one of the most powerful things you can do to stand out is show proof of impact, not with numbers or hype, but with some actual transformational stories. You don't need to wait until you've served 100 clients. I recommend you start by helping 2 to 3 people for free or at a reduced rate, and then turn those into some mini case studies. For example, Lana, one of my students, offered free AI caption services to help 2 online coaches and posted the before and after results in a carousel. That one post led to 14 inbound DMs in just 24 hours. Now, you can build fast trust by showing and not telling what you can actually do. I suggest taking screenshots of real results, AI outputs, feedback messages, and even side-by-side examples. So you want to make it visual and very easy to understand. Now, my student Daniel built a mini visual portfolio on Notion with 5 before AI and after AI marketing makeovers, and he used that to pitch his $500 a month content packages. He had no website, but the portfolio gave him 3 paying clients in his first 2 weeks. So you don't want to underestimate how powerful some simple wins can be, especially when they're shared with some context. For example, Emma was spending 2 hours a day writing Instagram captions, so I helped her automate the process using a custom ChatGPT prompt that I designed just for her niche. Now it takes her just 10 minutes, and she says it feels like having a part-time writer on staff. Now, these mini case studies are empathy bridges. They allow potential clients to say, that sounds just like me. Now, you don't need big income numbers to be compelling. You need believable transformation. So you want to focus on how you made someone's life easier, faster, smoother, and less stressful. Now, one of my students, Tom, helped a burnt out wedding planner go from writing 5 inquiry emails a day manually to sending customized replies using a ChatGPT prompt library that he built for her. So she cried when he showed her. He turned that experience into a LinkedIn post that got over 40 comments from event pros wanting the same help. Now, here's a little insider secret. People care way more about the outcomes than what tool that was actually used. I recommend that you don't lead with AI in your pitch. Lead with the result that they get. So you could say something like, get your first week of email marketing done in 20 minutes, or something like, save 10 hours a week with done for you customer replies. Now, my student Priya used this strategy and went from $0 to $2,100 in her first 30 days by offering AI automation packages without ever saying the words automation or AI in the offer or in the title. Now, you can create powerful momentum just by documenting what you're actually doing. Even if you're brand new, you can can post something like, today I used ChatGPT to help a fitness coach rewrite his landing page and cut the word count in half and made it way clearer. Took 15 minutes, who else wants one? So you could use something as simple as that. That's what Marcus, one of my students, actually did, and that one casual post brought in 4 discovery calls. People don't just want experts, they want people who are in motion. Now the transformation here is mindset. You move from hiding to leading through evidence. So when you get into the habit of turning every small client win into a story, a post or a lesson, then you build some credibility really quickly without faking anything. Your content becomes your resume, your case studies become your sales engine, and your confidence grows every time someone says, wow, I needed that too. Wow, that's it for this video. 6 powerful tips that you can start using right away. Now, if you're serious about building your online business and creating a sustainable online income, then take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the comments and go through to my website where you can find some free training resources to help you get started right away. These free step-by-step resources are designed to guide you through launching a successful online business and generating online income streams. So don't wait, take action today. Click the link below and start your journey right now. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does energize and motivate me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and have a wonderful day.